Hello and welcome to my 1 to 99 fire making guide. There is two methods to it, cheap and expensive method. Either way, they both start off the same with normal logs. Let's get started. I did forget there was a third option where you could buy spins. It would only cost you $569 to get the 99 from level 30. So if you want to take that route, you're more than welcome to. First, you want to teleport to mobilizing armies. For this provides a clear space for you to fire make 1 to level 30. This will cost you 335 normal logs. As you can see, you actually want to line fire before, no bonfires for this, because it's about 30 to 50k GP for the amount of logs that you buy, and normal logs are rising in price for some reason. They fluctuate depending on how many bots are on right now. So the reason why you want to do straight lines is because ashes have skyrocketed in price due to the recent update of bonfires, because instead of people running around in huge lines causing all these ashes to fall on the ground, now it's only one fire that everybody piles their logs onto. You can also do this at your house, which we shall show soon. Now the reason why people want ashes is actually because you use them for serum 207. And the reason why you want serum 207 is because they actually are good money, or cheap herblore XP. Now once you're just done with the line, as you can see, you just teleport straight back to mobilizing armies. And it's an easy bank. Just run all the way back here. Now you can start up a second line, or you can wait for your fires to die out and pick up your ashes. Once they are starting to burn, you want to go behind them and pick up the ashes. Now as you can see, a normal log is only about 100 to 200 GP, depending on what time you're buying these logs at. The G is very unpredictable. Now, just price check, and look at that, 300 GP per ash. So this will actually make you money when you're first doing your 1 to 30. This will help out for lower level players, as well as high level players that don't want to waste the money. From levels 30 to 45, you will need 459 willow logs. This costs about 8 to 9k. They're really cheap because free-to-play bots, they just dump them in the GE, and there's just so much of them. Now, this method is actually faster than bonfiring, but you do use more logs. It's also for people with more money also, because they can have house teleports to teleport straight to the bank. Now, you also want a a butler. A demon butler works fine too, but they are very expensive. He goes out, but here's where it comes in with the pure lord. Now you want to light, and then you want to use on him. You want to light, bam. Now this actually is hard to get started, but once you get used to it, it's very fast XP. From levels 45 to 99, you want to be doing maple logs. You will be using about 84k maple logs, and it costs you 3 mil. Now that might seem expensive, but considering that it's for a 99, that's really cheap. And also to tell you how to save more money later. Next up, 45 to 60, this is a more expensive way. You'll be doing maple logs up to 60. This will only cost you about 71k, and you'll only be using 1.3k. This will take you about an hour max. Next up is level 60 to 99. You'll be using 50k-ish U logs, and this will cost you 23 mil. It used to be 27 mil, but the prices have dropped in price. For some more bonus XP things, you can use flame gloves and also the ring of fire. Combined, they give a 5% boost, but alone they only give 2%. The two levels needed for them are only 62 firemaking for the ring and 79 for the gloves. Now, clan avatars, they give a total of a 3% boost if you are near them. If you're on the world, it's half that. Now, this is for a total of 8% if you have the clan avatar with you. So that's a really good XP. That's just about the same amount if there was a fire suit. You can also use pendants and whatnot in the penance horn, but these are the constant / free boost that you can get. Now, if you saw how bad I was at firemaking / firemaking, it's really hard, but now bonfiring. It gives a maximum of a 4% boost if there is 5 people on the bonfire at all times, but usually that won't happen. So when you start a bonfire, you yourself always want to light the fire. This way you know you can AFK for a full inventory. As you can see, you throw the logs on, Now, it's going to cost you about 84k maple logs to make, not from 45 to 99 fire making, and it'll cost you around 3 to 4 mil, depending on if people still do Kingdom, because ever since the bird's nest crashed, people are going to be starting to swap their resources over to mining and herblore. So if you want to get 99 fire making, you want to do it now while it's cheap still. Now this is why you don't want to just use anybody's fire, because you can just start a fire, add the bonfire, go do something for like 3 minutes, and then you come back, and this will happen. And this will happen. You'll come back halfway with the amount of time that actually takes to do a fire making inventory, and you're not even done. So you have just wasted all that time in XP. Now you want to pick up your ashes before they disappear like that, because if you do 86k, 84k of these maple logs, you will actually get about 3k roughly ashes back, and that's 900k you get back. It only costs 3 mil to get the 99, so if you pick up all your ashes, you get 900k back, which is really, that's almost half the amount, that's a third of the price that you're getting back.